Your web browser is wasting your time. Think about it. All the hours spent endlessly clicking through tabs, copying text, pasting data, and scrolling for the same information again and again. Instead of all that busy work, wouldn't it be nice to focus on what actually matters? What if your browser actively helped you gather information, complete tasks, and organize your work? What if we can make the browser self-driving? This is a Tool Use Deep Dive on Retriever. Today we're joined by Arjun and Bhavani from Retriever AI. So tell us, what is Retriever?
Hey Mike, Retriever is an autonomous AI web agent right within your browser. It can complete tasks for you, scrape data to Google Sheets, as well as call APIs, all with just natural language as you browse.
Very cool. So there seems to be more and more of these type of tools coming out. What sets Retriever apart?
So with Retriever, we use a DOM-based approach. So we can leverage the entire DOM as the agent makes actions. Other vision-based approaches need to do multiple clicks to render elements, right? Like to fill out a form, for example, the vision-based agent needs to click on that element, see the options, and then click on it again. That's like several steps. But all those options are already there within the HTML that our agent can just do in one single action.
Yeah, and also by going with the text-based approach, you are getting like a hallucination-free data extraction. Say if a customer is interested in extracting data on some government website, right? For the precise numbers, you can use Retriever, whereas the competitors use vision approach, which leads to lots of hallucination and also like a high cost.
I think an additional point is people are using our extension, our web agent, in countries like Russia, China, anywhere in those languages. So on those foreign language websites, our framework is extensible to the World Wide Web. We believe other vision-based approaches will face difficulties when scaled to that international market.
Multilingual websites, because the text-based approach is pretty good at understanding the language and navigating the website, whereas vision is pretty hard navigating these languages. And also we built Retriever with the security and privacy in mind right from the beginning. If you look at a lot of the competitors, they use Puppeteer or Playwright that use something called a CDP, a Chrome Developer Tools Protocol. What it does is it gives basically whenever the Puppeteer or Playwright tries to spin up a Chrome browser, headless or head-free mode, it leverages debugger permission, which is much low-level permission of your machine or of your Chrome that you're granting to these SDKs or these agents that are using them, which might make your system and your browser prone to malicious attacks from various websites on the internet. But with Retriever, we're not using any of those sensitive permissions. We use synthetic data or like synthetic events to like make this click happen, make this type happen without any low-level permissions.
Lots to unpack there. I previously at Open Interpreter, we worked on OS mode, which did use vision to try to operate your computer. And I remember trying to get a demo working just to have it go to YouTube and put on some lo-fi. And that took so many times because things like where the icon is versus the text, is the text on the icon or below the icon? And I fully agree. Vision is important for different aspects of AI, but not web browsing. We have the DOM. I'm curious, what type of issues do you encounter parsing the DOM? I know there's tons of elements. You get different types of class names. How did you parse that?
So our competitive advantage is that how we effectively represent the DOM to the model. The base HTML by itself on any web page is usually 1 million to 2 million tokens. So you can't just copy paste that HTML and give it to the model. So
Also just relativity. A lot of the models that exist out there are 100K context or 125K context. Gemini is bigger with 1 to 2 million. So if you just put the HTML, probably you'll hardly able to make one Gemini iteration or something. Yeah.
But yeah, I think our competitive advantage is that we are able to represent the DOM very efficiently and succinctly, but also be able to be comprehensive in all that we represent all the information as well as actions possible on that page to the model. And based on that, we can get back from the model what actions to take, what information to present to the user, or extract for the user.
Yeah, so as you know, like every website has its own style of using different HTML elements. So being able to group them better so that LLM can pick the right element is the very tricky part here. Just by using some of the act trees generated by these protocols I was talking about, the puppeteer playwright CDP protocols also, will not cut it because they do not have all the exhaustive information about an element inside a full HTML tree. But whereas we try to represent the whole tree in an exhaustive way, yet the most token optimized way, so that LLM is able to successfully navigate any website out there.
Do you take into account LMs.txt? I know it's starting to get more and more popular, but
Robots.txt and LLM, okay.
Did you mean robots.txt or llm.txt?
yeah, so LMs.txt is starting to become more popular on websites where people say, hey, I want to give a basic text document to help agents be able to go through the website. But I've actually never talked to people building the agent side of things if it's even useful to them or not.
For us, we're trying to be a generalist agent that can take action on any web page. So it's
On behalf of the consumer.
so we we haven't used it yet. I think the LLM.txt is more conjoined with the MCP protocol, right? So it is trying to expose some functionality on your site that other
The large language models that are using it for training data as such. LLM.txt is meant for these big companies are using it like to prevent them from using it as training data. Whereas us, we are not using it for training data. We are helping user to navigate the browser as if the user is doing itself like fully on like a self-driving mode. So hopefully that won't be a limitation for us, but if it's something that we would love to like explore in the future.
Yeah, and I think it's slight variance from the robots where kind of robots are like a binary, yes, no, you can browse. LMs is supposed to kind of guide it, but if you can get all the information from the DOM, amazing. Which browsers does it work with?
So right now we support Google Chrome. Shortly, we should be able to support any Chromium browser that exists out there. Like we do see some requests for like Brave browser. Definitely, a lot of customers are interested in it. So we just need to prioritize supporting other Chromium browsers.
I'm a Brave user, so I'll be
Oh,
excited
that's
for that one to come through. Would you mind giving a couple demos? Like, let's see what Retriever can do.
Yeah. So say we're on the retriever page itself, and we have the Chrome extension open on the side, which you can open with our extension, and we can give like a very simple demo of like an act task of find retriever's LinkedIn page and follow. So say you were able to type that out and see our web agent typed in retriever, search for it, is clicking on these elements on the DOM, and we have the whole what it's acting on, what it's doing here. So since you're already following, it didn't do any further action, but that's one aspect of it. And the other aspect is like our extract feature, like our extract button here, which is able to extract data from the current page. So say if you're for every article on Hacker News, extract the title, link, author, points, and number of comments, we're able to extract all of this data on the page to Google Sheets for you. So we have previous demos of extracting like thousands of rows as well. So we're able to conjoin the LLM output to create to scale it out to much more records as well.
Yeah, so even if there are like thousands of records on the page, Retriever can successfully extract without any hallucination every single data point that's present on the website.
And our more advanced feature is like crawling. So say you're on like this archive papers and you're saying for the first 5 PDFs, extract the title, author, and summary. We're able to open these PDFs as new tabs and like submit. So we can work on PDFs as well and extract that information to for Retriever to extract this information to Google Sheets.
And the best part, again, differentiator of Retriever is when it's working on the back, it can work on the background. A lot of vision-based competitors cannot work with tabs on the background because the HTML needs to be painted on the given screen, which is only one tab at a time. So with us, as Retriever is processing tabs in the background, you can navigate, do your stuff in like a truly productivity unlocked way.
And that also allows us to break down long horizon tasks to parallel subtasks that collapse the exponential failure rate of long horizon tasks back to like a linear failure rate.
Yeah, and one of the best part, we're definitely way ahead of the MCM on this one, is we have a feature called as function calling. So what we are trying to do with Retriever is bridging the gap between the public web and your first party or like proprietary data. The data can be any other website or document, or it can be your API or databases. with retriever function calling, all you have to do is just describe the API that you want to integrate with, and retriever will generate the API on the fly. I can be like, create a call to connect with HubSpot CRM to create a contacts with, let's say, first name, company, something like that. And when I hit generate with retriever, it should be able to like generate the tool on the fly. And all you have to do is bring your HubSpot API key right here and save it. And as you extract this data, say you're extracting leads from your Crunchbase or PitchBook or so on, and then you can be like, write these leads or write these contacts into the CRM in natural language, and automatically retriever picks up the right tools to do end-to-end. So that way you're getting your public data or proprietary data written in a structured format right into your databases, right into your CRMs.
So I know we covered a lot. We're happy to take questions.
Yeah.
Nice. No, this is really impressive. One thing I just wanted clarification on, you said you can operate tabs in the background. For doing click actions, does it require mouse control or does it just automate? Like, can I still be using my mouse elsewhere on the computer? As
Oh,
a
yeah,
You
yeah.
can. So nothing is stopping you. Like I can do like a
We're
quick thing of,
interacting with the elements themselves. So you can do other tasks like beyond other windows, other tabs. And since we're not using those keyboard or mouse events, we're just interacting with the elements on the page. You can do all that.
so say we have like a deep research feature. Here I'm asking Retriever to analyze bunch of companies, including Retriever and other agent companies. You go do your, like your mouse is like free of control, navigate to any page you want to navigate to. Nothing is stopping you. So it will extract the data in the background and writes to you.
So you can see it's actually taking actions on these parallel tabs to do this research task. So it's like, hey, we need to go to the pricing page across
it clicked
all
the
of
pricing,
these.
it navigated the pricing.
So it's able to do actions across all of these tabs in parallel for this research task.
when it's aggregating this data, like collecting it from different sites, does it allow you to source it? So I can actually like click to see, like go back to the actual website to verify, or does it just grab the data and send it into the Google Doc?
For now, it is just grabbing the data and creating like a research matrix for you. Since we're assuming since you started with these tabs selected as the research like corpus, like your local corpus, we haven't set up citations yet. But that is we have a lot of features that we are excited to work on in the future, and this is definitely one
Yeah,
of
we
them.
do want to actually represent the history of actions, pages it went through. So hopefully, right now, as you can see here on like a little top for over like screen as such. But yeah, we do want to maintain that.
Does it require me to have the tabs open, or can it say go to archive, take the 10 most recent ones on whatever topic, open them in new tabs, and then scan them automatically?
So we can
Yeah, it opens automatically. You don't. It's not needed that you need to like open them beforehand. So we have various features of like you can literally be like, right, like go to linkedin.com, something. It automatically should be able to like navigate to LinkedIn. It tries if there is like linkedin.com page is available on the current thing. If not, it automatically navigates. So yeah,
But
either
in terms of like supplying the URLs, we have another feature for Sheets workflows where you can give like a Google Sheet column of URLs that we will open, do some actions on, extract new column data to, so you can like kind of parallelize your work and have it running in like a window and do your other things, come back and you have a Google Sheet filled with the results you want.
yeah, a lot of customers are interested in like social media outreach with us. Say, for example, you have like thousands of like Instagram brand profiles you want to remarket to, or even like Facebook or whatever it is. You can give all those list of URLs to us in the Sheets flow and choose the right workflow for you. If you just want like a simple data extraction or like a simple task of sending message, you can like in natural language tell what you want right here, and like it opens each and every row of the given URL and then does the task for you.
So just since we're on LinkedIn, I'm just thinking of a hypothetical. Could I ask Retriever, hey, go to the tool use LinkedIn page. We just passed 100 followers the other day. Send each of the messages saying, thanks
Yeah,
for following,
yeah.
you're the best. Is it able to kind of iterate through what's kind of a hidden, not necessarily a hidden list, but a list that requires it to discover?
So for that kind of workflow, that's why we have this crawl functionality where you can parallelize the task from the current page. So say you have a list of followers on tool use, and you gave this description of like, for each of the my followers, send them a message. This crawl would open each of the followers as a new tab, and it's like a subtask, right? So
How do I search for like tool use?
Tried tossing on AI conversations afterwards.
Okay.
Tool use, we love the name. It is not SEO friendly. It's been one of the things we've been struggling with,
I
but we're
think
not changing it.
yeah. Yeah, we like the name for the podcast. It's pretty gets to the point.
So you cannot find it.
Maybe I could search for Mike and Ty.
And I actually wonder if tool use needs to be at the start. This is good intel though, so I can try to optimize it. Because one thing we've been trying to preach more and more is, there we go, is to try to have people build their digital experiences and their digital properties in a way that is easier for AI to interact with and whatnot.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think we can access followers of your account. Let's try with our account. Can you do retriever?
This is my other browser. This is my other.
So okay, let's look at his own personal profile, right? I can give you an example of like his connection. Can you please use some other LinkedIn?
I think this 4 examples is good for now. We can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say
yeah.
for each of these connections. I think they're okay if I just spam them a message.
And to make up for it, Dexter just came out with his 12-factor agents thing today, so check it out. But in exchange for that shout out, he gets a little spammed.
So with our crawl functionality, it will open each of these profiles as a new tab. So
In the background.
so they're all
Oh,
open as
nice.
a new tab, and you can watch it like it's going to send the message across for each of them to test. I apparently already tested Dexter already from a high message from Retriever. I think I demoed at one of his events, so that's why. But so it's sending them in parallelly across the background, like these messages. And yeah, maybe it is having a little tricky. It accidentally went somewhere, and now it's in one of these tabs. It is okay.
Yeah, so
It
send
says
help.
it sent hello,
I
Dexter. Yeah.
actually, I did have a question on it. How does it handle if it goes off the rails or gets confused or misguided? Because that's one of the most common things with any long-running process.
So we're basically, since we're on the browser, we're hoping you could pause it and then guide it back to get on the rails and then click play again. So it's kind of like human in the loop interaction for now. But we have more long-term planning of doing agentic planning that should help with this kind of capability.
Is there a limit right now how complex plans can be? Like, will it know how to break it up and kind of keep a to-do list or a scratch pad? Or should we try to keep it, for the time being, just, here, do this thing to this list of people?
So at this moment, it's not too complex planning. It successfully can navigate
It
4,
sent
5
another
steps as
one.
such. But pretty soon, we'll be launching like a full-fledged planning in our agent. So no matter how big or complex your task, Retriever should be able to like break it down. So, but right now, we ask you to like compose a task in like different steps of like navigating messaging, right? It is like 10, and then after messaging, you wanna do like furthermore tasks, like use or other features to like break it down by yourself. But soon we should be able to abstract all of this so we can do the high level planning.
So what we're trying to do is set up the building blocks right now that can do these more basic actions that like are a pain point for a lot of people. Like, hey, I need to copy paste this data from here, this like page to my database or to this sheet. Like start off with these low level tasks that are huge pain points for people, and then build up the chain to compose multi-step plans from these lower level actions. So I think like it kind of comes back to like what like people are like trying to figure out what does an agent do. So we think agent effectively represents a state action space of like a current environment, like a web page. And then we discretize it by these small actions that we can get the agent to focus on. And then we can compose more multi-step actions from that too, for the agent to fully autonomously navigate that agent action space. That was a
Nice.
little complex and I detracted, but I'll let you take it.
No, all good. Who is who would benefit from this today? Like who's the target audience? Who is someone a profession or a persona that would benefit from getting Retriever right now?
So we see a lot of customer enthusiasm in like marketing and sales. Say if you wanna automate the whole marketing pipeline from lead generation across your LinkedIn, your Crunchbase or whatnot, to like outreach to these leads, your Gmail, Outlook, social profiles, whatever it is, or even straight up on LinkedIn, and even like updating your CRM, right? Your HubSpots or your Zoho or whatever CRMs you have. So like end to end, from lead generation to updating your like databases, you can do this with Retriever. So we see a lot of customer interest in the marketing and sales. And also we do see a lot of enthusiasm from SMBs that are, let's say, like e-commerce use case of like managing their inventory. It can be like SMB managing like a car inventory, car dealership, want to extract information of like cars and secondhand cars across different websites. Or you want to extract information about competitor products, similar products in the competitor space and their pricing, rating. Yeah, we see a lot of activity around these areas.
And I think the key thing that we're finding as we're talking to people is, hey, there are other tools like Operator or Manus, but they're in the cloud and they can't interact with these websites that block them, right? Like LinkedIn, YouTube, plenty of websites block these agents that execute in a cloud environment. So what we really need is an agent that executes on your local device because the network requests are coming from your laptop. And the passwords you have automatically in your browser, right? You don't have to share any passwords with Retriever. And that's a huge unlock on the capabilities that you can use these agents for, like LinkedIn, Zoho, all of these, like your own accounts.
Yeah, and there was one instance where there was this agent on the cloud. I was very wary of like sharing my Twitter X account, but I still gave the credentials, and I asked it to like log out of my X. I was about to like deactivate my account. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, someone super technical enough. I got like panicked and I was like, okay, I'll close this. But closing the tab or anything will not stop it because it's a process running on the cloud unless you manually kill that process. Thankfully, I had like a 2FA, so it didn't deactivate my account. But yeah, by giving passwords on the cloud, you're pretty like, one, people are not comfortable doing that. Two, even if you're comfortable, like things like these, which are really hard to like control and even like make it secure.
yeah, I'm a big proponent of using local LLM systems whenever possible. The quality in terms of the actual LLM itself isn't there, and I do resort to APIs a lot of the time. But being able to pull as much of the stack onto your machine as possible, I fully agree it's the right way to go about it, especially for security and whatnot.
We actually use Gemini, so we're not local LLM per se. We're making
Mm.
Gemini requests and fully leveraging Google's like breakthroughs in the latest models and their speed, context windows, and a huge fan of the new Pro model.
Is just the ping to the LLM to Gemini the only cloud-based function of Retriever? Is the
Yeah,
rest handled locally or
We do
very
do
we
cool?
some.
do have like a backend. So the Chrome extension is a front end part and the backend server that is optimizing the representation of the HTML before making the call to the actual LLM.
We have some optimizations on the back end to like for when you do like multi-step tasks, there's a lot of back and forth. So we're trying to optimize it on our back end to reduce the latency further, and we're trying to figure out these optimizations.
Very cool. Um, one thing that you've talked to a little bit that I'd love to go back into is some privacy and security aspects. Being able to have things like not have to give it your password because you're already logged in is a huge plus. Um, but I didn't entirely catch the aspect of the different components within the browser that you don't need to interact with to help make more secure. Could you touch on that a little bit more?
Yeah. So one thing, by being a Chrome extension in the browser, so Chrome extensions themselves run in like a sandbox. So they do not have every single access possible to your entire browser itself. And especially you can look at the permissions asked by Retriever As like the bare minimum permissions we have is like one is display notifications. Two is a lot of people, we use Sheets API, but a lot of our customers want to directly interact with the Sheets UI. So that's why we had recently like a reading from this sheet permission. But if you look at our function calling feature too, so we are so whenever you share your token, whether your Slack channel token, your HubSpot token, whatever it is, we are running in another sandbox inside the extension. So which has very limited permissions, and we are not saving or passing these tokens back to our backend or anything. They are in your own browser, in a sandbox in your browser that we are using it to invoke. So we are not storing any of those access tokens as well. And I think the one thing you're asking about is debugger permission. So again, a lot of these other agentic products that use CDP protocols use Chrome debugger permission, which is like a pretty low level permission of your browser. So if they have like a higher access controls over browser, making it exposed to more malicious attacks from like other websites. But because sometimes agents are prone to like navigating to any random website too by mistake or like with some injections present on the website. But with Retriever, we don't have such low-level permissions. So even if it navigates to any such websites, the impact or effects on the website and your Chrome is pretty limited.
And also, when you close the extension, you kind of just everything stops executing. So yeah, you can always just close it, and nothing will further happen. Yeah.
Good, excellent. Mentioned the Sheets API. What type of does it require different specialized integrations to function? Sorry, Retriever. Does it require specialized integrations, or is it able to get most of the information just through browsing and utilizing the DOM?
So actually, so Google Sheets and Google Docs, as well as like a couple of other websites, like the actual rendering of these components is like a single canvas element. So we can't interact with Sheets using our DOM-based approach. And also other vision-based models also have it very tricky to interact with these Sheets elements because it's so many rows and it's so tricky. But so we're actually reading and writing, or we're writing to Sheets based on the API itself.
So we work straight off the bat on the Google Docs as well. We are able to construct the great representation of the docs with the sheets. Yeah, with the new permissions that we got of like reading on the sheet to document what it is, we're able to read from it. But writing in a DOM-based approach back to the sheets is very inefficient because interacting with every single cell, it adds up a lot of latency for just adding up like even like 5 rows. Imagine people using Retriever to extract thousands of rows, and also can be like it is a high chance of failure doing so in a DOM-based approach, either overwriting existing columns a little bit. So we want to avoid any of those nuances because we want the consistent and the best outcome. So since Sheets is the one thing that uses like Canvas and pretty inefficient with DOM-based interactions, we've had like integration ourselves with Sheets API. But users don't have to worry about any other integrations because, as I mentioned, if you want integration to any such thing, like your Discord channel or whatever it is, with single natural language instruction here, you'd be able to like put any tool integration possible within Retriever.
Is this able, like when you do the natural language to get it to generate the API, are you able to edit after? I know
Yeah,
sometimes LLMs will
exactly.
have outdated information.
Like, say, for example, today Fitchpo to send a message on Discord for a given channel, right? Something like this. There might be some APIs that are not well documented on the internet and the LLMs are not trained well on. What you can do is you can like, okay, the payload will not be a message. The payload will be channel name, whatever it is. So you'll be able to like edit it, and then you can like save these functions. And you'll also be able to like give your own descriptions better for the agent, like a Discord message. Like
So this
send.
is actually, we had this idea before MCP came out, and we think this is a better approach than MCP because who is maintaining all these MCP functions as the underlying APIs change, right? We believe like if it's directly accessible to you and you could like as you browse, right? Like that's one thing we didn't show. Like you can directly call these functions manually so that you can say like call this function Slack message, and you can manually say this, or you can just say send a Slack message with this like summary of this page. So you could type it out like this, and the LLM will construct the arguments and it will execute it for you. Which I don't know came across before or not, but so those are like the two options. And I don't think MCP, yeah, it does allow you to let the LLM call it, but it's doesn't allow you the control of like what if that
Yeah, how
API
to
changes.
describe it and what exactly you want to combine. Say, for example, in this single API, you want to combine a bunch of things, like get products from Shopify store and like some other field and get something else from your database, right? You have like SKU units from the database. You can put whatever chunk of code and define your own tool overall and give it to the agent here. Rather than with MCP, you are tied to the server. Whoever is maintaining the server, however they are describing it, however they are using it, you are like fixed to it. But with us, you have the flexibility of defining your own functions, your own definition.
And we also have this functionality for like an exchange on our website for you to like, hey, I came up with this function, and others can like use it and like just import it by adding it to the library. And so it's like added, and like so we have an
Yeah,
exchange
you can check
feature
it
where it
on the
can,
retriever in the functions. You
I
should be,
think I already had it. That's
yeah.
probably why, but yeah. Um, and you can also like share like privately to other people like other tasks. So like I could import this task and it will show up and I can re-execute it right here. So maybe you figured out some like cool like way to do some analysis of like this specific page, and then you could send it like using the shared feature and like send this link, and then someone else could add it and then re-execute that same task on their browser.
Yeah. Be executed, edited to their needs and so on.
I like that a lot. I really like the ability to have people discover on their own and share amongst their team, their friends. Being able to say, "Hey, this is a great way for you to, get your morning news. Check it out." Give them the tool. Actually, on that note, can you do cron jobs? Can things run automatically? Could I say 9 a.m. every day?
Oh, yeah.
Go to these news sources and aggregate for
Yeah,
me.
we have this, sorry, the UI is a little bit off as this is like a dev version, but we have this capability for scheduling tasks within the browser.
Yeah, we can do this live demo offline. Give me one second. Is this the right one?
I don't know what you just did.
Yeah, this is a production one. Say, for example, we have like give me the top article. So this function, it goes to Bloomberg. I'm asking like, create me an alert displaying the top article listed here. So it automatically opens up Bloomberg and shows up this alert right here. So this alert is like a function that we had. So as you can, let me show you the function right here. So the test alert is like a function. So it's went through the Bloomberg page, picked up the top headline, and called this function to show us a pop-up on demand for you. Now, what you can do is you can like schedule this workflow to run like every single minute or something to whatever. Every day in the morning, you want like a news sent to your Slack or an alert like this. You can be like,
So you would just say like every morning at 9 a.m. or something. And
it's 9 a.m., p.m. Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it needs to be more specific at 9 a.m. And so it will generate the cron, and I
And you
could
can select the
select the
previous workflows that you ran.
clearly
So it
as
can like run on like a schedule. Yeah. And then
and
you
then
schedule it. So it should trigger every day at 9 a.m., whatever task you want to run.
and so you could have a scheduler, and I think like we had a previous product demo of like I'll just before it just annoys me, of like being able to select like say you have like a bunch of news sites, and I guess I already had Bloomberg TechCrunch and maybe like Yahoo for financials. Um, oh my God, how is it? So say you have these tabs, and you can say like generate a website or create web page. So you can just say like, please create a web page representing the information of all of these pages, right? So you can context and create interactive visuals. So we have this new feature, like we released something new this previous week of PDF form filling, like filling out like PDFs, which we demoed with like filling out like a tax form, but also like this new generating a web page and like rendering it as a new tab. And oh no, I okay, maybe we can fix that later. But it would have generated a web page for you of that.
I
Hey,
do remember seeing one of your YouTube
you
videos where it
have,
generated a graph or a chart of different things. So
yeah,
live demos, I
exactly.
tell you.
I
He
think
has a bunch
I
of
have a bunch
extensions.
of
I don't know. I turned this off.
that was the
Yeah.
main one, and I'll turn on the production one.
Okay.
That will fix it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like I have a dev version that I'm like iterating on, and then it's like so you actively test, and then we have like a production version that should that we release that has less bugs. But yeah, that was a couple of the features of PDF form filling, of generating web pages, as well as we can also generate interactive graphs within the page itself. So that's using the latest Gemini Flash model. Well, I should have switched to Pro, but like it was able to summarize the news across all of these pages. Um, and it could, if you have asked further, like to generate like interactive graphs and dashboards, and yeah.
So you can like have this schedule every day to deliver to you at whatever time. So we are going with the vision of like you consume the web the way you desire you want, rather than adjusting to the designs of like different websites. So like however number of websites you want like a report on, either it's about your like company performance report, or every day in the morning catching up with all of the social news as well as the world's news that's happening. So you can like yeah make it happen and like get it delivered to you every day.
And one big benefit too is on the accessibility front, a lot of people can't enjoy the web the way it's designed, either
Yeah.
through visual impairment or too much stimulation. There's a lot of reasons people just can't go and browse. So by being able to extract the data, present it in a way that they benefit from is
Yeah.
immensely empowering. So really excited for that aspect of it.
I also think like so we've noticed this kind of capability is kind of similar to Perplexity pages when it came out, but Perplexity couldn't really take full advantage of it because a lot of news websites just blocked Perplexity. So since we're on the user side, we have much more access to the kind of websites you can do this. Like you can have your like financial information, like have a daily dashboard of like how your stocks are doing. Maybe not the like now like
A lot of red.
they're not doing that well, but yeah, so it's able to create like a new web page that has
Including even the images from those websites, as you can
of
see. Yeah.
across Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, and we should tune the prompt a little bit more. But yeah, after you tune it, get it right, you can put it on a schedule to like generate this visualization, so you don't have to click through all of these tabs of like your favorite news. You can just start from here and like go like to it. So yeah, and or you could include your like bank or other financials as well. Just have a daily snapshot dashboard.
One idea that kind of sparked as you were talking, are you able to log into your Retriever account from multiple devices? What I would love is I don't want to leave my laptop on all the time. I don't want the web browser open all the time, but I do have a Raspberry Pi. And if I could have Chrome running on my Raspberry Pi doing this little stuff for me, and then I could log into my Retriever account and see whatever the summary was for my main machine, that way I don't have to always have my laptop on. Is that something that's possible?
So here are a couple things. You can see some of the things, like the things that are run in the past, the workflow status and stuff. But whatever the chart history we're seeing, again, to your point of you like things that are running in the local, we don't want to store any of the user generated data or the chart here in our servers. So whatever the chart history that you're seeing is the browser local storage. So it's not going back to our servers. So that will be a miss, but you can still check back all the functions you created, all the tasks. Here is a task log. So you can come back to like, okay, this task executed. Okay, this is the output. I can click on it and like get access to this sheet. So you can check the previous workflows that are run, what is the output, and whether it's a success or not, or is there some issue. But the chat log is one that will be missing.
Okay, but if it created a Google Doc under my
Yeah.
account,
Yeah.
I can still access that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We do have a future plan for API that you could call. So if you don't want it, if you want it like a remote execution and not have anything on your browser, we should have that in a
Yeah,
month
pretty
or two.
soon we should have the API support, so that you can integrate us in your favorite products or your own personal products for agentic capabilities, or you can like run us as a script. Yeah.
Excellent. And no, the local verse makes a lot of sense. One other thing I think I saw on your site, but correct me if I'm wrong, is there a feature where you can actually go through a process and it will record what you're doing and be able to repeat
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
one of
we
our yeah the features. Say to your point of will it be able to do complex tasks, correct? Um, if there are like 10 steps, like no matter the agent you pick, the failure rate of the 10 steps, it increases. It's like a quadratic with the number of steps that grows. So in order to minimize the impact and make the agent deliver consistent output, we have some feature called as like recording. It's not like a video recording, but it's like a DOM recording, right? So let's say I'm giving some name as like a restaurant selection. And then all I do is like hit recording here. And then let's find some good restaurants, San Francisco. And let's go scroll through, not even the first thing, some other link. Let's say here. And then screw this. And then I go to like ATOM here. Let's do that. So it's opening some page. Okay, let's and then maybe like let's do this one more thing. Okay, and then I stop it. So you can see that your recording will be saved. So you come back to your recording. This is our restaurant selection recording right here, and I can tell Retriever that repeat my actions provided or whatever. You can also ask it to do similar stuff, if not the same stuff. You can like do it. So it should be able to like pick up things that you've done before.
I think
And
this
repeat
also
them.
goes back to our approach of using a DOM-based approach. If you do like a vision-based recording, it kind of confuses the model. Like it's really hard to do a vision recording that like gets a model to like redo those actions. But we're basically instructing the model, in this case, instructing our agent to, hey, click around these elements like with these kind of names and like do these actions, and it's able to replicate that.
Yep. So as you can see, even though we didn't fully type best restaurant San Francisco, it picked it up. It typed the best restaurant San Francisco. Yeah, it should be able to like go through. I know it scrolls down so you cannot see. So it picked up the ATOM that we picked up. So yeah, every single step is replicated with recording. So if you are a business owner or like if you're B2B and you have like 10, 20 steps and you want consistent outputs from agent all the time. So this is like a perfect way of like a show to retriever once and you can use it to repeat same or similar stuff.
So this kind of goes with the RPA market of like, there's a lot of people that have like robotic process automation tasks that they need to be like very grounded. They can't get they don't want the agent to go off the rails, but they want to like the agent to be able to handle web page updates, right? Like this web page will update like probably every month and it will have new like element names, everything, but they don't want to reconfigure that. So if you do this recording and just let it run and like, and you can have this very low maintenance agentic automation going for you.
This is all very exciting. I'm very impressed with this. You mentioned a few things coming up on the horizon. Could you give a little insight as to the roadmap and what people can expect from Retriever in the coming weeks and months?
Yeah, so the number one thing we are pretty excited about is planning. If you can see, this one of the feedbacks we consistently get from users, and we are hearing to them. They are there's a learning curve of like what does these different panels do or like a buttons do. This is all we've added in the first place to like make it deterministic with the agentic outputs with a high success rate. But we do want to abstract all of these things with the agentic planning of We are focusing on a code act planning with a higher determinism of successful output in like executing different codes to like make these different actions possible, different workflows possible. So that's number one thing we're pretty excited about. And the second thing is our API. A lot of users come to us are like, oh, I wanna like build my own like a job listing website, but I do wanna use your agentic capabilities. So API is one thing we are pretty excited to present towards more B2B consumers or people that wanna like build their own stuff. Like anything you wanna add?
I think so.
And
Excellent.
definitely it's lots of minor improvements on like, as Arjun was showing the dev version earlier, a lot of UI changes of like being better design. So the property that you get on a Chrome extension is pretty limited. It's just side panel like this without blocking the user's main web page. So yeah, we're trying to like make it more intuitive as possible.
Excellent. And for people who want to sign up for Retriever, what do they do? Where do they go?
Yeah, you could just go to our website, Retriever, rtrvr, so no vowels, and then you could just click this install extension and add it to your Chrome Web Store. And you come with like 50 free credits that should allow you to interact with like 300 or so web pages. So we are very efficient with our whole agentic approach to get the most value for you. And so what we think, we are one of the most cost-effective agents out there. And for very low cost, you could pretty much automate, like we have a subscription of $9.99 a month. So like for $9 a month, you can interact with like 10,000 web pages. So
Yeah, and also we are featured extension on the Chrome store for following the Chrome's best security policies and guidelines for extension.
This was really cool. I really appreciate you showing me through Retriever. Before I let you go, is there anything else you want to share?
Yeah, would love any sort of customer feedback. If you want like one-on-one demos, if you have some use case that you think is not possible with Retriever today, you can always go to our website and request a demo. Our calendar is up right there. Book any slot. We would love to talk to you.
and stay tuned. We have some big YouTube collaborations coming in a week or two. So yeah, look out for Retriever as you go on with your daily tasks.